What's going on, my PT peeps? Welcome to that family of my fighters. I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the question, which hurt the show more? Glenn and Abe dying in Season 7, Episode 1, or Carl dying in Season 8, Episode 9? Obviously, spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. I guess I should have said that before I said what the topic's going to be about, but please let me know in the comments below. I talked about this on my live stream last Sunday, and it was a good question because I think it's a valid question. Well, both. The answer is both. But if you had to pick Glenn and Abe or Carl, which loss hurt the show more? It's tough to say. And if you have to choose one, I'm going with Glenn and Abe. And I know a lot of people think Carl, and a lot of people chose that in the live stream, which is great. I love the discussion. I do love talking about this. And I guess there's no right or wrong answer as they're both terrible choices. I wish we lost only one character in the Negan lineup, not two. Glenn dies in the comic. Abraham doesn't make it that far. The violence, the chaos, the Negan dominant story just did not help the show whatsoever, even though Season 7, Episode 1 is still one of the best episodes in the series. The dynamic changed for the worse, in my opinion, after Season 7, Episode 1 with Negan and Rick, and the dumb things that they made Rick do against Negan, especially with him shooting everything but Negan when they attacked the Sanctuary. Then let's go to Season 8, Episode 8, and then Season 8, Episode 9. Carl gets bit. And the biggest problem I have with this is how they killed Carl off. I'm not the biggest Carl fan, even though a lot of people thought he would take over for Rick. But my biggest thing is like they killed him off from a bite off screen. Yes, we saw him get attacked by the walkers, but we never saw him actually get bit. It was just like, wow, this character deserved way more of an iconic, heroic death if you were going to kill him off. And they decided to. Whether it was Gimple and contracts or story-driven or whatever, but he is bit right here. And we don't even see it. It's so dumb and weak, in my opinion. But the fact that Carl got killed off really was the last straw for a lot of people. The Glenn and Abraham, people didn't like that. Then Carl goes away, and he's supposed to be the future of the show, like in the comics. Just like Robert Kirkman, when Carl is supposed to take over after Rick dies in the comic, and that never happens. Rick dies in the comic, one more issue, and that's it. Like, yep, Carl can't lead at all. So the fact that Carl's death basically had Andrew Lincoln leave the very next season, whether people are going to admit it or not, Carl's death impacted Andrew Lincoln. Because in Season 9, Episode 5, less than a season later, because it was Season 8, Episode 9 when Carl goes away, Andrew Lincoln's like, I'm out. So what do you think hurt the show more? I think Glenn and Abraham, because we lost two characters. But if you think Carl, it could be his connection with Rick leaving, because that changed the dynamic of the show in a worse way, Rick leaving. I mean, Rick was the main guy, if not one of the main guys for sure. But I just think they should have killed Glenn and Abraham dies in the war. Would have been better for the show. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. There's no right or wrong answer unless you pick that. No, I'm just kidding. Totally. But I'm excited to see what you guys say. Let me know your comments. We always have fun and discussion. Every video we make is a discussion video. We want to hear back from you. So we'll probably do more of these over the course of the year and into next year. But either way, guys, stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl. Yeah, we love